guy accidentally broke an expensive antique vase, but in doing so, he freed an ancient spirit that was trapped inside. To thank him, the spirit gave the man eyes that could see through anything. To come up with the money to pay for the vase, the man took his girlfriend to a jade auction. Using his X-ray vision, he spotted a top-grade piece of jade hidden inside a low-quality rock lying on the ground. After haggling with the vendor, the man bought it for $100. A wealthy businessman standing nearby mocked him. What a joke, haggling over junk. The man ignored him and asked the vendor to cut the stone open. But when it was cut, there was no jade inside. The businessman shot him a smug look. The vendor cut again, and to his shock, there really was premium jade inside. The greedy owner secretly swapped out the real jade, then told everyone there was nothing inside the rock. The man was certain he wasn't wrong and called out the vendor in front of everyone, asking if he'd switched the jade. But the vendor just laughed at him for buying junk, and the businessman chimed in, saying cheap stuff could never have jade. Right after that, the businessman bought a rock for 300 grand and had the vendor cut it open. Sure enough, there was jade inside estimated to be worth $3 million. The businessman said smugly, poor kid, if you've got guts, buy a high-quality stone. The man was furious and challenged the businessman to a competition. The businessman confidently agreed. But once again, the man picked a cheap one from the junk pile. Everyone watching thought he was a goner. This time, the man demanded the vendor cut the stone open in front of everyone. The vendor had no choice but to agree. After the first cut, there wasn't a trace of jade. The crowd burst into laughter. The businessman scoffed, if there's jade in there, I'll give you mine. The man told the vendor to keep cutting. The next second, an absolutely stunning piece of jade appeared before everyone's eyes. Everyone there was stunned. This jade was worth at least $60 million.